try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, if we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah. If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah, if we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull. Yeah, we could be taking control. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab some water, and then we'll take a look at what's going on here. I don't know. Doge to $1, is it possible? Yeah, no. I'm gonna grab some water, and we'll dive into it. Yeah, so I mean that's cool, right? You got the divergence right here. Where are we at? So if we take, let's go here to here, right? Okay, super bearish move right there. Take a look at the RSI, however. Yeah, and we can peak right up here. Okay, you see, moving south here, total bearish movement. RSI speaking a little different story. MACD saying the same thing. Okay, so we can go peak here. So definitely possible upside potential. I don't know, yo. We're watching, waiting, patiently waiting here.
So yeah, another thing you got to think about is, who's holding this? It's not institutions. It's a bunch of Redditors. It's a bunch of people on Robinhood. That's who's holding this. So, a lot of weak hands, and that can really screw with your technicals. A lot of weak hands here in this.
We're on drugs. Oh, shit. Rachel, we really just wanted to see how you was doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, chemotherapy really sucks. Greg, what the hell, bro? Don't say it sucked, dumbass.
We're on drugs.
Oh, shit.
Oh snap, what's up Brian? I didn't even see you were in here. This song... let me see. It does not say. It is literally just on a 10-hour no copyright playlist. My bad, man. I am watching a multitude of different screens here right now. Yeah, Jess, I don't know if you're still in here, but it is a crazy time. I might honestly be taking another position here. We'll see what happens right here. Might just take a position because I think we're gonna go up a little bit from here. The potential, though. The potential is unreal.
We're on drugs. Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, I was saying earlier, the people that are holding this are a lot different. Yeah, what's up, man? My bad, I was out for a second. Could get a little bit of upside here. Let's check. I hate how these guys stay here from the other time zone or the other charts. Like, look at that. That's so random. So I've kind of been chasing it on the way down. I took my very first Doge position right about here at 0.033. I added some more right around here, right at 3 actually. So I made first in at 3.3, a little bit more in at 3, and then I've just been riding it. I might take a little bit more. Oh, where are we? Oh no. I might take a little bit more right here actually, because we have this right here. Let me I'm not used to using trading view, but for some reason, so we have this right here. Okay, so we have higher lows happening on the RSI, and we have this right here. It's very slight. It's very, very slight. If we did it all the way down to there, and you can see that's definitely more. That's way down there. So, a little bit of divergence happening here. We'll see if we can get, maybe in the next hour, we can see 0.35 again. Kind of start to come up, hook down, come up, end up right around here. That's what I would think. But then again, like I said, the people that are holding this are much different than the people that are holding Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, even some of the smaller ones, you know. Even the people that are holding, say something random, Algorand, you know, they're different. The people that are holding this are holding it because it's a meme, and that's way, way different. And where do you think the new support level is? Honestly, I thought we had a support right at 3.2, but we clearly broke that. I had an old support line drawn. I thought we had a support at 0.32 right now, though. Honestly, we have to see if we break this 0.31 right here. I think if anything, we're at it, you know. If there's anything, I mean, other than that, we're reaching all the way down to 0.24. I mean, if we break below 0.31, we're probably going to see 0.24 come in really fast. And that's, you know, that's not what I want, but if we break down below 0.31, I think 0.24 is going to happen pretty fast. Kind of like how you saw up here from 0.7 down to 0.5 super fast. I think we're going to see that if we break below 0.31. If we don't, we're just going to have to worry about getting above 0.37. So downside's 0.24, upside's 0.37. But if we keep bouncing right around here, I might add more, even if it's just a quick. Yeah, I might try and grab a quick, if we get up around 0.34, if we break that 0.34, I'm probably going to take a position to get out right around 0.49. So just a quick little recovery there. Oh yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, that's what I was saying. You have different people holding this. the people that are holding this are doing it because it was a meme. You know, they hopped in. They're on Cash App. You know, there's people out there on TikTok asking for $20 on Cash App for a random reason. They hear about GameStop and everything. They hear about Dogecoin, and next thing you know, they're giving out trading advice. Oh, it's so crazy, man. I don't know. That's why I said, man, I watched it happen. I took my very first Doge position at 033. Let me go back to the minute. At 033 was my first Doge position. Right in here, back over here. Or what was it? 033? Yeah, right in here. 033. I got in first. Added a little bit more when we broke below. When we broke below 3 cents. It's like 0.029, 0.03. I took a little bit more, and then I'm just chilling. So, you know, I'm alright. Doing a little bit here. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people that jumped in Doge, and they got a good write-up too. I mean, there's, you know, if you were to jump into Doge at 0.02 even, I mean, I have friends that bought it 0.00025 like a month ago, 2 months ago. Nuts. I never saw any legitimacy behind. I still don't see any. I don't see any legitimacy behind Doge, because what is it used for? You know, it's a meme stock, man. That doesn't mean you can't make money, though. It may be a meme stock, but so we tested that 0.31, like I said. We came up off it. We're 0.031, 0.034. So if we break that 0.035, like I said, I'm going to take my little position and try and ride it up to this 0.04. My reasoning behind that is this divergence right here. Okay, we're heading south up here. We're going north up here and here. Okay, we're making higher highs, higher lows. We're making lower highs. Okay, so I'm seeing a 0.04 probably within the next hour or so. We can only hope. Right, yeah, just to see where it goes. Why not? People could go stupid with it. It could go up to a quarter, and I mean, then we're all happy. I think for me, it's the possible upside. What if because we were chilling, I mean, looking back, they were chilling at like a penny, little over a penny for a, good amount of time there. So I mean, we lose 66%. We go from 3 cents to 1 cent, lose 66%. I mean, yeah, that's really bad, but what's the upside? We go from 3 cents to 10 cents. It's 3 cents to what, a quarter? I don't think, there's no way in hell this hits $1. I'm sorry. With all the aspirations in the world, from all of the Redditors and all of the Robinhood users, all the Cash App users, there's no way this pumps to $1, unless, there was a rumor going around saying, well, Elon is trying to convert all of Tesla's financials to Bitcoin. What if he just uses Dogecoin? Like, well, I mean, that would definitely get it to $1. That would definitely get it to $1. But yeah, other than some news like that coming out, there's no way in hell this goes to $1. 6 cents again, 8 cents again, yeah, totally possible. I mean, you look at this is almost, this is almost a beautiful bull flag right here, right? It's, you see the rise up here. You're making, pretty much the same low, the same low, the same low, but you're coming down here. You're having this pendant form. Let me look here. What is it? More defined. Right here. Why did you pop right there, little box? Right, so you have the pennant forming. I mean, basic stuff, we all know this. You get your pennant forming. I mean, we're going to break up or we're going to break down. If we break down, like I said, it's going to be a very, very quick ride to 0.024, I think. I mean, if we break that 0.31, very quick drop to 0.024. Probably map this out a bit better here now. We have, actually let's not use that one. Let's go, yeah, so you can see we're bearish, you know, yet we're moving up in this channel right here. Okay, so I mean, really clear divergence. But then again, like you said, man, the people holding this have no idea what they're doing. Very weak hands are holding this, and very weak hands are holding this very high. I mean, we're still, what, in the week, 300% in the last few days? So... I mean, if we see 6-7 cents again, I'm gonna be out. I mean, if we see 6 again, if I'm riding it from 0.03 to 0.06, I am good for something I'd never even really looked at before, something that I don't believe in, which is super negative, but it's realistic, right? Like you know, he said, there's no utility here. So it's a pump and dump. We're either in the pump or we're in the dump. And you can't really say it's, I mean, look where we started. Okay, we're still 300% over this before this initial spike happened. Okay, we were a penny. I guess I should say they were a penny. I wasn't in it back here. I wish I was in it back here. But we're still 300% up, right? So, I mean, if anything, you could say it's harsh consolidation. It's consolidating harshly. It's slapping all these people that bought at 0.06. Okay, hopefully they didn't trade with any sacred money. You know, hopefully they're in it for the meme. Lots of money not knowing what they're doing. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude. It's so nuts. Yeah, you only lose if you sell. I mean, Warren Buffett, I mean, it's one of the greatest quotes of all time. It's just it's a transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. So, and as long as you're as long as you're not putting in money that you can't lose, then there's no reason you can't be patient. My bad, guys, I'm leaving it all the way out. But I mean, we got divergence all over the place, so I don't see any reason why this isn't going to go north for a little bit. You know, even if just for a little bit. Could maybe see the little cup and handle form here. If we can push back up to, remember, cup and handle, we have to match this high that we're coming up to, right? So either we're going to form it at 0.37, or we're going to form it at 0.38, 0.037 or 0.038. Okay, we're going to come up, we're going to touch it, going to dip back down a little bit, and then move north. So, see what happens. Now, if anybody uses TradingView, let me know, because I would love to know how I can set these on Hotbit. I can set these to a specific time frame, so I won't have these lines charted on separate time frames. So if anybody knows that, let me know. Be much appreciated here. For some reason, Hotbit will not let me stream. And you'll see I have Amazon open. For some reason, the TradingView will not let me stream either right now. It blocks my streaming window, so See, we're trying to cross on the MACD. Trying. Yeah, and I don't even really see much of anything outside of this minute. And that's coming from someone that, you know, I like to trade on the 30-minute, I like to trade on the hour. But stuff's happening fast here.
Hey, go ahead and just see how we be doing. Yeah, chemotherapy really sucks. Great.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some more water, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I've been seeing that too on TikTok. People that have no idea what they're talking about. I saw one guy, he said, yeah, man, console sales this year were insane. That must be why GameStop is up. I'm gonna put everything on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. AMC movie theaters. They gotta be profitable, right? Elon said he likes their popcorn. Not even gonna check and find out they're a bankrupt company. People are built different these days, man. It's a lot of impulse, a whole lot of impulse, and a whole lot of lack of knowledge. But they're gonna get an education one way or the other. They're gonna pay to go to college and get an education, or they're gonna pay the market. They're gonna pay the person that's trying to produce their idea or their product. You're gonna pay for an education one way or another. At least with this, you can minimalize your minimal risk if you do it properly. Wait for the right moment. Don't go all in. You know, give yourself room to buy the dips. Like I said, I bought at 0.33. Okay, I didn't go all in. Waited. Bought a little at 0.29. If it had gone to 0.25, I would have bought a little more. You know. But here we are. So 3.3, I'm pretty much break even right now because I bought right around here. So what happened? I saw this coming down on the minute. I saw a little double bottom happen. Popped in, didn't work. Came down, figured, okay, you know, why not? Saw this nice big green candle coming in. Bought some more. And here we are. But the 0.03 was my first ever entry in Doge. I'm not a seasoned meme stock trader. Sorry. Meme cryptocurrency. DOGECOIN, is it actually like Tether, and there's some legitimate blockchain concepts out there. If anybody knows a single utility or use or purpose for obtaining a DOGECOIN, let me know. If anybody knows where you can spend said DOGECOIN, let me know, because that would be really interesting too. You know, to know what can one buy with a DOGECOIN. I can only anticipate the answer being nothing. I guess I could look that up. Thoughts on if the AMC short squeeze will occur? I think if there was a short squeeze that happened, I would have to check the current. I would have to check the current numbers on how many are short. I stayed completely away from AMC. I was going to get into GameStop, but TD Ameritrade told me no. So I missed out on a very nice little scalp there because they said no. So, like many, I'm quite sour on how that all went down. But I stayed away from AMC. I'm long Nokia, but I'm long Nokia for a few other reasons, for a multitude of other. I'm long on Nokia without anything going on in the market right now. If you don't know what Nokia is doing, 85% short flow. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely possible. So I mean, how much are they going to limit that though? I mean, with the 85% short, GameStop was what, 140% short when this all went down? I think they were what, 143, some insane number like that, 140% short. So I mean, 85% short float, it can happen, but now it's are they gonna let it happen? Because I mean, if you looked at everything that happened a couple days ago, and then you looked at I made a Robinhood just because I wanted to experience it, and at some points they weren't even showing the stocks as existing. Yeah, Monday pre-market will show what happened. Yeah, I mean, I think the first hour of open market will show what's going to happen, right? Because that's when you're going to have all the retail piling in, is market open. Pre-market, after hours, yeah, I mean, we can trade it, but I mean, your average person coming from TikTok or Facebook or, you know, word of mouth friends at work that have never traded before in their life, they're locked to market hours, and I think that's where your big bulk of buying is going to come from. You know, not institutions, but the retail side of it. So I mean, it can happen, but anyways, with Robinhood, what I was getting to is the option chains, the spreads were absolutely insane. So it's like, yeah, Robinhood is going to let you trade it now. But the spreads are so insane and so expensive. I know calls on Nokia, because I've been adding to my Nokia position, you know, for, well, not that long, about a month and a half now. I've been adding to my Nokia position. If you, like I said, if you're part of Wall Street Bets, you know, go on Wall Street Bets, type in Nokia, check out the due diligence. They got a lot of the info there. I don't read a lot of the memes on there. Oh, I need to change this music though. It is, there we go. But Nokia has a lot of projects going on right now. I think Doge is going to die soon. Define soon. I think we're going to come up and touch this 0.04 again. I mean, technicals say that we should come up and at least touch this 0.037 again. Maybe then we form a little handle and pop north again. Maybe then we die. Have to see what the chart says when we get there. The minute's the only thing I see anything super definitive on. Everything looks bearish. From the 5 to the 30 of the hour, everything looks super bearish right now. Coming up a little bit on that. I mean, if we can cross over here, yeah, I was wondering what was going on. I saw that candle there. I was like, why did it drag? You know, if we can come back up here, yeah, it's just nothing. This all happened so fast. Yeah, I mean here, which is what I'm trading. I'm just trading the minute, because I just like getting in for those scalps, getting out. I think we're gonna come back up and touch this 04. And we could dump though. Like I said, that 024 is going to come fast if we break that 031, so be ready. I think we broke the 031, so we could dump down to 024 real fast. little bit of support down here, but nothing really. Okay, not quite the double bottom, so that doesn't protect us. It could keep going down, okay, because the double bottom would have had to be 0294, and we went all the way down to 0288. We got an upswing here. If the MACD crosses, see, because if we look and actually try and see what channel we're in here, right? So, I mean, it really depends on where we want to take it from. So a lot of people ask me if they do see me charting. I like to have this touch as many possible points on the way down, okay? So you can see it cuts through these right here, but we want to try and touch, or at least get as close as possible to as many of these contact points as we can. That's just always what's given me the best result. So move this further here. So we are looking for 0.03 now. The 0.03, 0.031 is our new resistance. What's up, man? Just watching Dogecoin. For those of you that are sticking here, you see that line I had charted right here. We came up, the wick tapped it. So that's why I said some people question me on this, but I like to touch as many points as possible because you get the best results. So the wick comes up, taps where I put it, and now we may see 0.029 revisited. If we break north of this, we can look for 0.031 pretty quick. If we break down, we're going to see 0.029, 0293 retested for the third time. So we're either going to make a little pyramid here, or we're going to see the bottom of this right here and pop. So we'll watch here, and then we'll watch here as well. Yep, okay, so we touched it, and now we're popping. We have to break 0.031 0.03. Okay, so watch for 0.031. We're going to take 0.031 pretty quick if we get that north move. So MACD has crossed. RSI just chilling. Love it. I mean, where was it? We were almost overbought. Yeah, we were overbought all the way back here. Okay, so watch for 0.31. Watch for 0.31. It is possible we could find a peak here, though, if this crosses back down. Again, we seem to be trying to gap here. We do see, okay, let me chart this here. So here to here, okay, we see upward momentum, contrary to the downward momentum experienced here. So we could see a move up, kind of come down maybe to here, and then swing up. Not a lot of talks tonight, yeah. There's a lot of people out there just putting the chart up, and that's cool. I heard about Doge today from a truck driver. I'd be sincerely interested to know where that truck driver learned about Doge. The funny thing, I wasn't streaming. I'm gonna butcher your name, fair warning. Safedin. I was looking for a stream, and there's like this gamer kid that was 12 years old analyzing what Dogecoin was gonna do, and he was like, yeah, 10 cents is gonna come in half an hour, guys. I was like, oh god, please don't be telling people that there's gonna be a 10-cent Dogecoin in an hour. They're gonna dump money into it, and they're just gonna lose. So when I heard someone say there was going to be a 10-cent Dogecoin in an hour, I was like, alright, I at least got to get on and stream and maybe tell a couple people, don't dump your money. Don't do it. I still think we're going to get a green candle out of this here. I still see this green candle popping up to about here. Yeah, I think we might get some upward movement here, guys. I think we might get a moment to breathe. Only for a moment. See, our volume is kind of fading. We need that volume. Okay, coming. Okay, so you see here we have the move up and it's backed by volume. Okay, we got nice volume starting to come in here, and that volume is just going to pressure up a little bit higher. It's just going to inflate a little balloon under this candle here. What do you think in the future about Dogecoin? Oh gosh, man, in the future, define future, my friend. I think in the next week, in the next week we could see it go up to 25 cents. In the next year, so there's that pop I was talking about. There's that pop, okay. From here, within the next year, I think it's going to be a penny or less again. Unless we have news of a use. Okay, if we get a utility for Dogecoin, then we can go higher. But as it sits, if we don't get any catalyst, I think we're going to go back to a penny within a month or so. But here's that pop I was saying is coming. We broke our downward channel, okay, because if we extend this, okay, here's our downward channel. We broke it, tested it, bounced off of it. And this divergence that we saw here, okay, is proving true for upward momentum. So now we look for another pain point wherever we peak here. So we peak here. This is still moving though. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Wait until we find a peak, but we can use this as a reference point right here. Okay, so you see strong upward right here. You can see that in the lows too. Okay, we have higher highs, we have higher lows. We go back to the chart and we take a look here at the same time. We are making bearish looking moves on the chart itself. So that is beautiful, beautifully chartable divergence right there. So oh, definitely. Yeah, Lost Relics is awesome. I got like 400 engine coin in a matter of like 20 minutes the other night, which is which was at that time right around it's right around $160 USD. 25 cents in the next week? No, I don't. I mean, it's hard to tell. So if we get the same move, right? If this right here, hypothetically speaking, okay, this isn't something to base a trade on, but if we look at this move right here and come down familiar to this move and come down, then we're just getting started, right? So if you look over here on the left, we have a move up, we have a come down, a little spike, and a come down. Okay, we have a move up, a come down, a little spike, and a come down, little spike, come down, little spike, come down. So if this little spike and come down, little spike, come down, okay, we see the same repetition just on different scale, right? So we see a move up, come down, okay. And then we see it on a bigger scale here. So if we're going on that scale, right, and this last time it moved, we went from 0.03, let me get this out of here. We went from 0.03 to 0.08, we went 5 cents. Then we can think, what, double that? So then our next move would be a 10-cent move from wherever we start our ascension to 10 cents higher, or 10 cents. So if we get a break and if we move north, I think in the next week we have maybe 12 cents. 12 cents would be the high target, like the high target. And that's if we can break. Okay, we still have to break out. So we saw it back here, and again, I saw a couple people just pop in, right? So if we look at this move back here, 28th of January, we pop up, we go down, pop up a little bit, go down, pop up, go down. Okay, we can look at this as a larger scale on here. We pop up, we go down. Now if we break, okay, again, can't repeat it enough, don't make any trades based on what I'm saying or what you're seeing here. Use only your own due diligence and analytical abilities. But if we mimic that and we break, I think the high end target is like 10-12 cents. And again, when you ask, like a year down the road, yeah, it's at 3 cents. When you ask a year down the road, I think we're back at a penny. I mean, because literally DOGECOIN right now, okay, DOGECOIN right now isn't worth anything more than the buy is willing to pay for it. Okay, there's nothing backing it. There's no utility for it. There's nothing you can purchase with it. So it's a meme stock. It's a pump and dump, and we're in the pump. That's the best way I can describe it. It's a pump and dump, and we're in the pump, right? And people say, well, we're down. Look at that, 0.08 to 0.03. How can you say we're in the pump? Well, look where we started. We started at 0.01. That's 300%. You ask any trader, 300% from the 28th to the 29th in a 24-hour time span. Okay, this is 24 hours. 24-hour time span, a 300% gain. That's a pump. That's a pump. 300% gain is a pump. So we're not dumping yet. Okay. I mean, if you bought at 0.08, you bought at 0.07, 0.06, yeah, it's dumping for you. But that's just where it comes into retail traders. Do you hold? Diamond hand, TikTok investor? You probably don't have many of those. Has a good backup and might jump in the long term. So again, not advice, but I am long in Graph, GRT. GRT is creating an overlay for Ethereum that solves its biggest problem right now, which is transaction speed and transaction cost, gas gas costs are insane right now with Ethereum. So GRT is hoping to make an overlay for that that makes transactions faster and smoother and cheaper. So I'm looking at GRT. You know, I have my own position in GRT, but that's, you know, look at it, do your own due diligence. Don't buy it just because some random guy on YouTube said that they're buying it. You know, that's not a good strategy to have. Take anything you see on social media or the internet with a big spoonful of salt, not a grain of salt, big spoonful. Don't trust. I trust people on YouTube and TikTok about as much as I, you know, trust what the government tells me. So, which isn't that much. For sure. Yeah, no, GRT, I like Algorand just because of its APY. I have a bit of my savings in. So I see 3-1 flashing, 031 flashing again. And we're good on MACD. We are trying to make a higher peak right here, so we need to make a higher peak on our strength. See if we get a uptick on the stochastic here. We break 313. We're gonna go to 319 pretty fast. We break 313. We're gonna go to 319 pretty fast. If not, then we're gonna come right back down. We're gonna do a little Bart pattern, so you can, you know, Bart Simpson's head, and we're gonna come right back down. But if we break this 313, we're probably gonna go to 32 really fast. Yep. And there's that really fast I was talking about. I love it when I call it. Thinkorswim charts, best for whatever reason. I would use TradingView back in high school. At school though, I cannot find crypto charts for Thinkorswim. If there's a plugin I don't know about, for the love of God, let me know. I would love to be using Thinkorswim right now. There we go. There's that move I was talking about. So now we see the swing. Okay, so we see we gain. We lose about 20% of our gain, about 20%. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us come back to right about here. So we got to 3-2. Like I said, 3-2 real fast. Yep. Come back, and then we may have a couple candles form and bounce in this channel here, right? So between these two lines right here, we can see a nice little channel kind of form. And then before we push higher to 0.033, I think 0.033, it'd be safe to say, is incoming here momentarily. It's probably within the next minute or so we'll see the 0.033. Again, I think we're going to channel right in here, and then 0.033. So we can see that our MACD, we got a good distance here. We got good volume stair stepping in. Our RSI down here, it's our strength. For anyone, there's a lot of people, I want to try and use some easier terminology. So there's a lot of new people coming in that are here just because they bought on TikTok. And that's okay, you know. It's not the smartest thing to do, but you're here now, so that's okay. You should learn something. So your RSI, it's your relative strength index. Hey, how many people are buying? Hey, you get over here, you're overbought. That means there's way more people buying. You get down here, there's way more people selling. Generally being below 30 is a signal to buy, above 70 is a signal to sell. Okay, so right now we're just chilling, but we do have some nice big green volume. So we're still staying in this channel. I think we're gonna stay in it maybe another minute or two, and then go up to 033. Okay, and then I think we're gonna do the same thing, 033, and then we're gonna channel down a little bit. Okay, and then maybe 034, unless it says something different. If we get a downturn, okay, so this is what we have to watch for. If we get a downturn here, like you see these cross, okay, this could be trying to send us back down to 030. But this channel right in here is really going to tell us what happens. So we need this to swing back to the up or confirm by going down. Do you know the numbers? I'll ask what I forgot. Someone on stock server told me something like 60 and 30 day average. Sell signal. Like when the 60 and 30 day average cross for most firms. I'm either extremely tired, which I know I am, or that's just not making sense. My man. So I know this right. So I know your RSI dipping below 30 triggers a. It doesn't trigger a buy instantly, but it triggers a hey, you know, there's potential, and then you need another confirmation. So you know, if your stochastic is down here as well, in an upturn potential, your RSI is down here below 30. You know, you have something like right here on the MACD where you see them start to cross and pick up volume. You know, you have multiple confirmations, so it's just like a system of checks and confirmations. There's many different indicators that people use. Like there's, you know, it's pick your poison. So
We're on drugs. Oh, shit.
I love how this mix keeps repeating that. Looking for that .033, which I see coming. We've broke out of that little channel there, which means we should see 033 come in a couple seconds.
Rachel, we really just wanted to see how you was doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, chemotherapy really sucks. Rick, what the hell, bro? Don't say it sucked, dumbass.
Okay, something that could point to downside right here. I can already see a divergence right here. Okay, so this is going down. This right here in the same time period went up. So that could point to a downside potentially. Let me chart that out here for you guys. We go here and we go down a little bit like so. However, on the chart in the same moment we are making a little move up.
We're on drugs. Oh, shit.
Little move up. So, take that as you will, but I see that as a potential drop. Now we'll have to see if MACD crosses, it'll confirm it, but MACD could just bounce off it and we could see that 3-3, which would be cool. I will take an 033. Remember, for anyone just joining, my average, I am not a Wall Street Bets hodler. I got in at .033 for the first time ever on Doge. Looked like the stars aligned for me, so I got in. And we've kind of just been, you know, whipping back and forth ever since then. But as we see it, we call it, and we'll continue to do so. This line here, I don't remember that guy. We're just gonna knock him out. And for anyone that's just, I normally wouldn't chart out all these, but just so people can see, okay, this is the divergence, okay? You know, this going south, this going north at the same time triggers that up. So when we were down here, okay, at .03, and I was like, we're gonna see that .031 come in a couple seconds. Like I said, that 3-3 is coming here, okay? We're gonna see that 3-3 in a couple seconds. But it's this divergence here, again, same thing here. This divergence here and here makes me know we're gonna hit that 033. Bam, bam. And I shouldn't say no, because it's about an 80% win rate, right? 80% win rate. But 80% is good. I will put my money on 80% odds. I am putting my money on 80% odds. I could get out right now, break even, be happy, had fun. Well, we tried to touch it. I still see it coming in. It's just inching its way there. We tried to touch the 33328 is where we got 0002 away. I still think we're going to touch it though. We seem to be forming an upward channel here. Upward channel with healthy consolidation. Okay, we move up, we consolidate, move up, consolidate. The more consolidating we have, the further up we move. This next move could be to 034, you know, because we're consolidating a little bit longer than we did here. But I think that 033 is coming any moment now. Yeah, man, no, dude, that's amazing, and that's with the Amazon stuff. That's great, dude. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just keep reinvesting it. Keep reinvesting it. Trust in the method. But I mean, you see in all the videos that we put out. I know you've been following us for a while. We reinvest everything, and we've just been going up for a couple years now. That's awesome though, dude. You've got up to $100 a day in revenue. Hell yeah, congratulations. But yeah, no, like I said, you've seen our videos over the last couple years. We just keep reinvesting it all and keep going up. To anyone out there that's not subscribed, if you like money and you like making more money with your money, you can hit that subscribe button as well, because I like making more money with my money too. So we have something in common. Yeah, no, just keep reinvesting. Find those bigger gains, man. There's always a bigger score out there. You just gotta find it. Something tells me we're going to bounce off this MACD. So instead of crossing it, we might bounce off, or we're just going to cross it for a brief moment and then pop back up. This guy's coming down, so... So we still see that divergence here, so we can extend this. Okay, it's still happening. Boom, moving lower. Boom, we're moving higher. What an ugly line that was. There we go. Okay, moving higher, moving lower. So that's interesting. We're seeing something a little different. That could speak to some downside potentially incoming. Could see it kind of hook up and drop off. unless we get a higher peak up here. It's that lovely 20% loss rate. It's alright, technicals say it's gonna do this. Now take the emotions out.
Rachel, we really just wanted to see how you was doing.
Thanks.
Right, so we put it on the Family Hustle Facebook page, Radical. We did a little over 89,000 last year, so whatever that 89,000 divided by 365 is, that would give you a pretty good average. About 243. Looks like where we're sitting. So we have, looks like a higher peak forming here. This guy will probably end up somewhere right around there. And we are going higher here. So we're just getting confirmation of an uptrend currently. Looks like, oh, unless it turns down. If we turn down here, it could spell trouble.
We're on drugs. Oh, shit.
What other playlists do I have in here? Let me look. Guys, one moment, guys. A quick music change here. Oh, that's a bit intense, though, isn't it? Let's just go here. Yeah. Yeah, work. That's us together. She does do Poshmark. She does fairly well on there, but I honestly wouldn't know her yearly or daily breakdown. Alright, we bounced off the MACD here. But with everything we do combined, oh gosh, I'd have no idea. I would have no idea. I'm planning on putting out a video after we finish our taxes. What a nightmare that is. So that will have all the numbers on it for you. Because I don't care about sharing any of our numbers with the people. Whenever YouTube sends me the first check for being monetized, I'm going to share that video as well. There's so much secrecy about how much people make from what they do. I don't get it, man. You're either giving people false hope or you're just screwing with them. There's the 3-3, by the way. 3-3 with confirmation to the upside. Like I said, bounced off the MACD. Next target is... Ooh, I like scrolling out, man. When I scroll out, that means we're making more money. 3-5? I want to say it's 3-5, but 3-4-2 looks like our culprit. We got the 3-3-1. So 3-4-2. Can I just add a line here? Goodness, I hate TradingView. I hate TradingView. Just let me make a line, man. We want to see that guy right there. No, do not add an alert. Now, on the downside, we want to hold... Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Oh, I gotta go grab the tool again. Where was it? Right here? Was that my line? No, right here was my line. Okay. And I'm gonna move that down just a little bit. We touch it there, there, and then we have opposite here. There we go. Okay, so 0317 to the down, 341 on the up. Literally hovering right around my initial buy-in. Oh, goodness. Oy vey. We keep doing that. We just flirt around in those channels. Come up, channel, up, channel, up, channel. Come up. Now we just need a channel. We just need to make sure that these channels do not break. So we see we're making higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. We need to make sure we come down. If we come down to about 0.0326, I'm not gonna draw a line. I'm just gonna hold that there. We don't want to go below that. 0.0326. A safe channel is perfectly fine. We can have red candles pop all around. But for the sake of maintaining this upward channel, we need to maintain about 0.0326. So that's fine. Okay, right there's where we need to bounce. We'll see what happens. Right there's where you need to bounce, man. I think we'll get it. Well, let's look at... they're fighting for it, that's for sure. Is a valiant effort. And stay green. Stay green and shoot up. Yeah. Oh, keep going up, my man. Keep going up. We're going to bounce off the MACD again. Showing red. Don't show me red. Get up there. Oh, get up there. Go on. Why don't you move right on up to our next target of 0335. Why don't you just go right up there for me? 0335. Uh-huh. And we'll see if we can get that 0335. So bullish engulfing, printing out. We'll see if we can hold it. If we can hold the bullish engulfing, I'm sure we'll print another green starting right about here and then moving on up to about here. Oh man, can I call it or what? So 0335 is probably momentarily, actually maybe even higher, maybe 0338 even. So we can see each one of these upticks takes out a whole channel generally, so maybe we can even shoot for 034 on this move. So this is obviously going to be a move to the upside right here. Bouncing off the MACD, confirming the upside on the strength index. Let's get some ground back. And again, to anyone just joining, my buy-in was 0333. So I'm literally break even right now. I'm not talking from the perspective of someone that bought in at 0.01 or the perspective of someone that bought in at 0.08. I'm literally break even. I bought in right here, right back here. So that's my entry. So question here: anyone think it'll go back to 0.8? Yeah, it could. if we look at a larger time frame, right? So actually, let me go back to the minute, and so we see this move all the way back here where it first started, right? It goes up, comes down, goes up a little bit more, comes down. Okay, you see the zigzag up, down, up, down. Okay, so that looks just like a smaller scale of this right here, right? One big move up, and then kind of a quarter back. One big move up, kind of a quarter back. Okay, and then we just kind of fizzle off. And then we shoot up. So if we look at it on a bigger scale, we could just shoot back up. And I was saying, you know, if we do break this, if we break 5 cents again, I could see us going to 10, possibly 12 cents. But that only happens if we break, and it looks like we're dumping right now, because I think I saw 0.028 print, right? Was I wrong? Yeah, no, I was wrong. Yeah, 0.032, okay. I saw 0.028, and it, like, way tripped me up for a second, because that's way down here. I think an upside of 12 cents is possible if we break 5 cents, right? Because if we break 5 cents, then that confirms the theory that this move we're in right now is just a mini move that mirrors what happened on the 28th. So again, we have good divergences here that is, you know, validated our upside here, and now we are patiently waiting. Okay, and you see we start to break the channel here. So you see we were in the consistent up channel, we're still higher lows, constantly higher lows. Now to make another higher low, we need to not dump below 0.318. So we need to bounce off that. If we go down, then we may be starting another channel downward. So that's about where we need to bounce. We need to bounce right here. If we don't bounce right here, we got more downside coming in. MACD crosses. Yeah, so right here's right on that line. Okay, so I can probably just extend that line to the right, and that will still prove as support as we just touch it again like we already had charted. It's the beauty of knowing how to chart something is being able to say, you know, this is where we need to bounce. And then having your chart only validate that. Now if we break below it, I think we're going to lose all these gains that we made. You know, if we break below this, we're going to see 0.29 really fast. Really fast. If we break down, we're going to see this go straight down, maybe pop up a little bit, and then straight down more. And it looks like that might unfortunately be what's going to happen. We need to bounce here. Yep, so real quick drop, I'm guessing. Again, hopefully not. I don't see this being any true support, so we will either have to bounce on this candle to form a support, or we're just dumping more. And this is just one of those ranges where you don't have a support until you go, a little bit down, where, like 0.29. So we need to bounce here. That'll create a little bit of support right here at 0.315. We can still find an upward channel. It's definitely not as strong. We broke the channel right here. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Wilson. When would I sell? So I'm kind of just in it to see what happens. It depends. I mean, that question has a lot of variables. If I bought in at point oh 0.01, it'd be a lot different. If I bought in at point oh 0.01, you know, I probably would have sold around point oh 0.04, and I would have been happy. If I bought in at point oh 0.08, I probably would have sold around 0.065, cut my losses, called it a day. So I mean, it really depends on where I bought. I bought at 0.033, so I am pretty much break even right now. I didn't even look at Dogecoin before until I saw people getting on and live streaming and saying Dogecoin is going to go to $1 in the next 24 hours. I was like, okay, I need to at least hop on, get a little bit, stream, and tell people it's not going to go to $1 anytime soon. That's not. It's a meme. It's a meme. It's not going to say you can't make money on it. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made. But at the end of the day, it's a meme stock. It's a meme cryptocurrency, it's not a security, but it's a meme. So it's a monetized meme that people are trying to convince others that it's going to go to $1. I was in at 0.01, gotten greedy. I'm 1K, but I was up 3K. I mean, so if you bought in at 0.01, then you got a 300% return. And I don't know anybody on the face of the earth that is mad about a 300% return. If I was in at 0.01 and I was still in, yeah, I mean, so don't listen to some random idiot on YouTube, you know, and I say that just because I don't want you to listen to anybody. But if I personally was in at 0.01, I would sell probably, you know, right now. But here's the other thing. What if this is a mirror of this? So look at right here. If you were in at 0.01, when people saw the pump up to like 0.027, they were like, holy crap, that's almost 300%. That's as big as it's gonna get. Okay, and then they sold. So this is happiness, FOMO, and this is people thinking it was the top and selling. And then all the people that bought right here that were still holding, everyone else that trickled in just pumped, okay? So you had here, everyone thought this was the new top, 0.049, okay? When it dumped down again to 0.03, everyone's like, this is the end, it's going to 0. Okay, and then what did we do? We pumped to 0.08. So, I mean, this could very well go to 12 cents in the next week. But it could very well go to 0.009 in 20 minutes. So, you know, you were at 3K, but you could be, you know, tomorrow you could say I was up 1K and now I'm up $15. But that's just me. I like maximizing my reward potential while minimizing my risk. And for me, getting in at 0.033 was not very risky. But I mean, it depends on where you bought. To Mike. So if you bought at the top, then oof. If you bought at the very top, it'd be really hard to cut losses right now, because that's more than 50%. That's like a 55 to 60% loss from the top. I mean, if you bought at 0.01, then you've gone up $1,000 in the last 24 hours. That's better than if you went and hit the max possible on a whole grip of scratch tickets. You know, $1,000 is good. So. Not to mention, there's a lot of potential in you're up $1,000. There's, being up $1,000 buying in at a penny means you didn't put that much in to begin with. But now that you have a lot more at 1,000, why not, you know, you caught a fish, so now really learn how to fish and turn that 1,000 into 10 or 20, you know, because it's not just $1,000, it's $1,000 of potential. But I guess you could say you could potentially put that into Dogecoin if you had $1,000, and if it goes to 10 cents, then hey, now you have $2,800 from your $1,000. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta let my dog out. He's yelling at me.